the Mike Hiker Oval and its facilities for the celebrations. Lo and behold, that application was not granted. This did not deter him because he was an optimist, and so he embraced the negative forces and turned this denial into something positive. He took the big open car park at the back of the town hall, built a stage with theater facilities, and had it fenced in 3 weeks, held shows there, and the car park became known as Festival Square. Up to this day, this facility is still functioning. Mr. Chinkitt is a workaholic. He never stays idle even now. He loves music, horticulture, but his passion is anything electrical. As mayor of the borough, his aim was to make Point Fortin a garden city and the cleanest borough in Trinidad, since he held the portfolio as chairman of the Town Planning and Town Beautification Committee. Using his own funds, he traveled to China to view development works there. Some of his achievements: placement of markers at the entrance of the borough, defining the boundaries in the form of 2 large balls. Design of the borough flag, design of the borough seal, design of the mayor's chain, design of the council furniture, chairs and tables and chandelier that was in the old council chamber. The refurbishment of the Point Fortin market, complete street lighting of the borough of Point Fortin, and electrification of the town hall facility. Bus shelter along the main road, Point Fortin Health Center, and at the car park at Captiville with adequate toilet facilities. Design of the bandstand now known as the Victor Chinkitt Park. Establishment of Festival Square and Market Square. Road safety monument situated in the vicinity of Dunlop Roundabout. Design of rain shelter on Tisha Main Road. Design of children's play park in Tisha Village. Was instrumental in having remedial works done on rivers, etc. when the great flood came to Point Fortin in 1986. Mr. Chinkitt was responsible for over 120 projects in the borough. Mr. Chinkitt, we applaud your work. He has been involved in community organizations such as the Boy Scout Association and is a former president of the Lions Club, a member in long standing at the St. Anthony's Roman Catholic Church, and has been involved in many charitable causes. He loves cooking, reading, tending to his plants, and gardening. Football and cricket are his favorite sports. He is comfortable playing the guitar. We wish you, Mr. Victor Chinkitt, a very happy 80th birthday. Well done, and may God continue to bless and keep you. Let us stand and give Mr. Chinkitt a rousing ovation.
We are about to see a special sketch entitled He Gets What He Wants. I invite you to please give us your full participation. Like the man from Galilee, who he patterns his life after, little is known about the early years of Mr. Victor Chunky Kitt. This story truly begins in the year 1954, a few years after the Great War. A brilliant and brash young Point Fortin boy begins his journey. A journey that will define his life and shape the destiny of all those whom he has touched.
My friends, as we are gathered here at the Kenfa Restaurant, and I am about to leave the shores of Trinidad and journey to England and leave the bosoms of my dear Point Fortin. I make to you one pledge, that I, the great four-star General Douglas MacArthur, I will return and lift up my people. Thank you for this very gracious occasion.
And so Victor set sail on his journey of discovery to very old England on a French boat aptly named the Columbus. On his journey, he saw an angel at sea, who won his heart with one smile and made him truly a man. Her name was Naomi. What a beautiful name. Then and there Victor decided,
what a beautiful name. She will be my wife, and she will be my endless companion.
How I will love you, oh darling, endlessly, softer than the gentle breezes, and stronger than the wild oak tree. That's how I will love you, oh darling, endlessly. Oh my love, you are my heaven, you are my kingdom, you are my crown. Oh my love, you're all I prayed for. You were made for these arms to surround. Faithful as the morning sunrise, as a love can be. That's how I will love you, oh darling, endlessly.
My darling Naomi,
oh darling,
please take this humble servant and be my wife endlessly.
oh darling.
even as Victor fell in love and studied hard in the cold and bleak English weather, he never forgot his people or his pledge.
I will return.
And return he did. In the year of our Lord 1960, on a French boat named the Antilles, Victor then resumed his job work in Shell and then Trinidad, but his passion was always God and his people. For the purposes of time, we will now move ahead in time. The year is 1983, and Victor becomes the second mayor of his beloved Point Fortin. This is where the legend begins.
My counsel, we must now work assiduously to make sure that the borough of Point Fortin is the envy of Trinidad and Tobago.
And so Victor began to plan and work and plan and work. From cockcrow till darkest night he worked. Plans for the market, plans for Republic Park, plans for Coronation Park, plans and more plans, work and more work. Many thought he was mad, but there's always method to his madness, and he rewarded those who shared his vision and work ethic.
Donna, can you please call Mr. Clyde Paul to my office?
Good morning, Mr. Paul. Mr. Chinkin would like to see you in his office at this moment. Could you please come? Mr. Paul, could you please see Mr. Chinkin in his office?
Mr. Paul, can you please come to the office?
Though many found him a hard taskmaster, he always had a human touch and would treat his staff with a sense of fairness and often generosity. That is once they performed.
Fine. I understand that you are doing some extremely good work, yes, in the public health arena. We'll have to fire that gentleman.